Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Johns. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to wrap up my January budget and set up my February, March. That's the words. Are we in March? Jesus Christ, where did that time go? Anyway, let's start off by going through our spending for February. It wasn't a great month. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But let's go through what we spent. You'll notice there are some random orange stickers pulled in, and they are for our wedding spending. So yeah, I'm going to start going through those now. So on the 1st, I spent £4.80 on my Patreon. That is for Cindy Gunterbaldo. Spent £25 on our pet plan. So that gets their flea and worming and vaccines and 10% off any vet's visits. I spent £12.10 at Planaface. We paid our mortgage, which is £1,400.75. Paid our cleaner for the month for £180. I did a big joy of planning order for £97.44. I bought diesel for £64. Deal on petrol is so expensive at the moment, it's so upsetting. And we bought some potatoes for £1.15. The 3rd was our first no spend day. The 4th, we spent £2 on our bank account, and we spent £5.39 on a prescription, I suspect. On the 5th, we spent £24.30 on a gift. No idea what that was now, but we did. Went to the pub and spent £14.40, and we paid £139 on postage for our wedding invites. On Sunday, the 6th, we spent £42.23 on groceries, £24.50 on budget stuff, and I spent £14.85 at Colourful & Co. So that's that. On to the 2nd week, we had much better no spends. This was a beautiful week. So on the 7th, we spent £108.52 on our gas and electricity. On the 8th and 9th were both no spend days, taking us up to 3 days. The 10th, we paid Social's phone bill for £11. The 11th, we both bought diesel for £130, and we spent £109.20 in Sainsbury's. The 12th was our 4th no spend day, and we paid Social's car tax on the 13th, which was £170. Then we go back to another average-ish week. So we paid our band deposit for our wedding, which is £285. And Social bought me some flowers for £5.99 because it was Valentine's Day. The 15th was our 5th no spend day. On the 16th, we paid BT, which we're not meant to pay. My business is meant to pay that. So that should have been a no spend day. So hang on. I forgot about that. I think actually we're going to just keep paying for BT until we move to KCOM. I think that's probably going to be the easiest. Anyway, the 17th was our 6th no spend day. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's 6 no spend days. On the 18th, I went out, so I had paid for dinner and parking, which was only fish and chips, which was £7.97. On the 19th, I had a haircut for £18. Paid for YouTube Premium for £17.99 and spent £28.82 at the grocery shop. And then we paid for wedding ring samples for £22.50 for the wedding there. So that is week. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Showing you our weekly check-in as we go through. That would be a good way to do this, wouldn't it? So let me just pull up my iPad. So week 1, which is this week there, we ended up having spent, this is March, £119 on utilities, nothing in direct debits, nothing in household, £130 in travel, £109 in groceries, and £170 in sinking funds, which took us for a total for the week at £528. Oh, that seems like a lot. I suppose we paid... Hang on. That's week 2. Hang on. Let's try that again. Week 1 total, we spent £1,425 in utilities, £6.80 in direct debits, £204 in household, £64 on travel, £14.40 on going out, £43 on groceries. I spent £124 of fun money, which left us with a total of nearly £2,000 that week, so £1,916. Week 2, which is much smaller spend, that's why I was so confused. We spent £119, which gave us a total of £1,500 in utilities, we spent 113 travel, 109 in groceries, and 170 of sinking funds. What was 170? Oh, car tax, which takes us to a total of £528. In week 3, we had a very good week. So I've gone over the spending so far. And so that took us to £34.83 in utilities, £17.99 of direct debits, nothing on household, nothing in travel, £7.97 of going out, £28.82 in groceries, and £23.99 of sinking funds, which took us to a total of £113. Then we have the last and worst week of the month, and this is where things kind of went to shit with the budget. So we spent £5 at Mind. I spent £66 on diesel. I spent £12.60 at Plannerface, and we bought groceries for £9.45. We had our last no spend day of the month. On the 23rd, so she spent £61.56 on some brewing things. On the 24th, we spent £348 on our glasses. We spent my phone bill, which was £20.28, and I paid the deposit for our bridesmaid dresses, which was £229. Paid our date night box, which was £31.99. On the 25th, we got groceries for £45.08. Bought pizza for £61.80. Got diesel for £40. I spent £69.28 at Colourful & Co. I bought some gift bits for £30. Spent £16.50 at Lush. On the 26th, and I bought a jumper for £19.99 on the 26th. On the 27th, spent £3.55 at Marks & Spencer's. My Plannerface subscription came out for £21.80. So I bought diesel for Socia's car for £82, and I spent £61.70 on the weekend away, which leaves us with 20. So we spent £20.28 from utilities, £26.80 from direct debits. So we're £3.50 over, which is the increase in Plannerface sub, because I forgot to increase that. Why have we got £206.21 left in there? That's interesting. I feel like that amount is wrong, to be fair. Anyway, so yeah, I spent £26.80 in direct debits, spent nothing in household, spent £188 on petrol, leaving us minus £82 there. Not good. Which means we were exactly £300 before that. That's so cool. Spent £126 on going out, which left us with £101. Spent £54 on groceries. So she spent £61 of fun money. I spent £81 of fun money, and we spent £446 of sinking funds. The last day of February fell into the March section of the planner, so I haven't set up this page yet. We're going to do that in a minute. But we spent £26 on groceries, £43 on car service. So she bought a cheap ring to try on for size for £9.34, and spent £42 on baked in. So that leaves our totals for the month at £1,638 in our sinking funds. I want to know why our utilities is £200 more than I'm expecting. What am I missing? I'm really confused by that. Where's our budget? Oh, we didn't pay council tax. February and March, we don't pay council and tax. Okay. That's fine. That's what's going on. That's why it's different. Okay, good. So that's what... I've gone into March again. So that's 200... But that's more... What? Our council tax was £240. Something is wrong here. Hang on. It's because I wasn't expecting us to pay for BT, but we did. That's why it's wrong. Fine. Okay, good. So that left us at the end of the month. We were under by £206 in utility, which I've just explained. Council tax plus BT. That's why that's wrong. £350 over on direct debits, which is the increase in Plannerface sub, because I forgot to change for that. We were under by £35.50 in household. We were massively over by £82 in travel. Under by £101 in going out. We were massively under in groceries by £238 because we didn't do a big shop for March, which I think we're just not going to do. So she has loads of fun money left, which is £698, and I have £268 left for fun money, and we didn't spend any of our other. And then we spent £760 of sinking fund, and we also spent £684 on the wedding things. So that is how last month went. So now I'm going to set up for the next month. So I'm going to, I didn't pull out habit trackers, so I'm just going to have to pull those out as we go along, but that's fine. So it's time to set up our weeks. So this is just for our tracking as usual. So what I do is I just pop a habit tracker and a full box in the sidebar, make it look pretty to try and get me to come back to my spread regularly, and some washi at the bottom as well. And then at the back of the planner, I've also pulled out another full box, at least one for each week, to get us up to date. But obviously we are actually, it's the 5th when I'm filming this, so we've had 2 no spend days this month already, so I can actually pull out another full box for that as well, which is cool. So let's put those in as we're here. So I just keep in the reusable sticker paper at the back of the planner. I keep any extra full boxes I'm going to use, and I think this pink one I want there. And then I also want one more full box from my collection. So I've got loads of these Alice in Wonderland ones. Where are they? Here. So I've got another 2 of those too. But I think I'm going to use the White Rabbit on the 2nd. So yeah, we're on 2 no spend days already in the month, so we're doing good there. So that's the first week all set up. Second week I've gone with this full box here, so I quite like a yellowish habit tracker. So I'm just pulling in habit trackers as we go along because I didn't prepare for those. So this will be to track the week of the 7th to the 13th. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up and I'll get the rest of this down, and I will tell you about our budget for March whilst I do that. Okay, so in March, now I've got rid of our, whatchamacallit, council tax. We are now budgeting £1,565.59, which is the same as February. For direct debits, I'm budgeting £51.59, which is just add the £3.50 for planner phase sub. We're budgeting £275 for household, which is more, but basically because we have increased, there's an extra Tuesday, so we're paying Nikki, our cleaner, an extra amount of money, and also I've stopped budgeting for budgeting stuff because of better closing. Travel, we've put up to £400 from £300 because of the price of petrol at the moment. Going out, eating out, we've left at £250. We've put groceries back down to £300 because we've not been doing the big shop at the moment, and really £300 should be plenty for a month, so we're just going to try and stick to that. And then fun money, we've just put £100 extra aside, which leaves Soch with lots of money and me with slightly less, but that we're now treating it as a sinking fund, so I've just put that we've got an extra 100. Everything else is rolled over, and then other, we've budgeted to £25. So actual fun money accounts, because amounts is I have £368.73 and Soch has £798.44. He is going to buy an iPad this month, we think, so yeah. Okay, so that is it for my budget. So obviously we are only on the 5th of the month and we do already have 2 no spend days, so I'm going to update my habit tracker that actually Friday was the first, so Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday were all no spend days. In fact, let's go through, I don't know how many unintentional spends we had. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday we both spent money. So most of that week was only essential spending. In fact, even Sainsbury's was essential spending. So I wonder how many, 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days where we didn't do any additional spending, which I think is quite good for a 28-day month. So yeah, that is it. So this is week 1. Obviously 2 days left of the month. I'll go through it properly. Got week 2 here. I've gone for springy colours for my full boxes and stuff. Week 3, week 4 and week 5. So that is it for this video and my March budget setup. Let me know how you did with your February budget in the comments down below. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!